Down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and rolled outward. Roll the arms outward. Palm of the hand facing the sky. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your cervical spine. Move the chin really gently toward the base of the throat to help lengthening spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. And clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer? Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep your breath deep but easy, soft. Just focus on your breath. Observe your breath. Observe the flow of air entering your body and going out of your body. Just keep your mind there. With every breath, expand a little bit more. Breathe deeper and deeper, but always keeping your breath easy. So you feel tensions rising, step back. But feel your body expanding more and more with every breath. You can even visualize the light entering your body and expanding your body. Just focus on your breath, and now your physical body, but also your energetical one, can expand with every breath. Keep a deep but easy breath. You can even imagine that with every exhalation, the air brings out all your tensions, leaving you more and more relaxed. So inhale, slowly exhale, letting go of all tensions. Inhale deeper and deeper, and exhale slowly and softly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep a long and deep breath, but keep it easy. And from your next breath, still keeping this deep but easy breath, I want you to hold your breath just for a brief moment. At the end of the exhalation, so inhale, exhale slowly, and hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your belly, relax your chest. And whenever you feel the need, start in your inhalation. Whenever you hold your breath at the end of the exhalation, Remember that it's not a challenge. I want you to seek for a peaceful feeling, calmness, without challenging your body and mind. Stopping the time in a peaceful moment. Last breaths. Slowly bend your knees and bring the knees toward the chest. You can use your arms to bring the knees toward the chest. And just stay there, observing your body, observing the position, observing simply how you feel. Now bring your feet down on the ground and open the knees to enter Baddha Konasana. Put your arms in cactus pose. So keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm as much as you can parallel to each other. Stay there. Feel the stretch on your groins. Allow the knees to drop down toward the ground using just the gravity. Stay there. Surrender to the feelings. Last moments. Slowly bring the two knees together. Bring the knees toward the chest again. If you want to, you can use your arms. Relax your belly. Stay there for 3 breaths. Allowing your body to relax as much as you can. Now roll on your right side. Push with the left hand and sit up. Take the bolster and put the bolster toward the back, toward the middle of the mat. Sit over the block, over the bolster, toward the front of the bolster. Put your feet as wide as the mat. Okay. Now, lay down over the bolster. Try to have the bolster ending roughly in the middle of your shoulder blades. Interlace the hands behind your head And then allow the head to drop down, the back of the head drop down. So push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And stay there. Allow the elbows to drop down toward the ground. Keep the shoulders wide. Breathe on your belly, on your chest. And feel your body stretching. With every breath. Just stay there. Become aware of the opening of your spine and of your chest, thanks to the bolster. Now, keeping the feet down on the ground, bring the feet a little bit closer to the bolster. The feet together. And allow the knees to open again to the side for Baddha. You may feel some sort of tension on the lumbar spine. But if it's not too much, just stay there. Keep on staying there. Put the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the cervical spine. Elbows toward the ground. Legs in Baddha. Breaths. The end of the third breath, bring the two knees together. Bring the arms in cactus pose. Again, with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the arms parallel to each other. Keep on pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders and feel the activation of the muscles even between the shoulder blades. Stay there. Hold on your right side. Slowly. Push with the left hand and sit up. Okay, good. Now, with the bolster, draw the back of the mat and in this position, again, put your shoulder blades right over. Interlace the hands behind your occiput, exactly like we did before. Keep the feet as wide as the mat, but quite close to the buttocks. Start pushing with your feet against the ground and allow your head and arms to drop down. So keep your hips lifted. And with the hips lifted, I want you to tilt your hip back. So move the pubis toward the chest. You can even gently squeeze your bum to help tilting the hip backward. Keeping this tilting back movement, try and push really gently the buttocks down, not really to touch the ground, but actually to put more pressure on the spine, on the bolster, allowing then the chest to open a little bit more. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Lift your head and lower your buttocks. Stay there just for 3 breaths, because we're gonna do it again, just like we did. Try and relax as much as you can your mind and your body. Whenever you're ready, start lifting your buttocks. Allow the head to drop down toward the ground. Relax your arms. Allow the elbows to drop toward the ground. Tilt your hip backward. And keeping your hip tilted back, start moving your buttocks down. Not really to have your buttocks down, but to put blood pressure on the bolster. And therefore, stretching a little bit deeper the muscles around your chest. Next moments. Bring the 2 elbows again together. Lift your head. Lower your buttocks. Push with the hands against the ground and lift your body. Okay. Cross-legged position or a seated position where you feel comfortable. Close your eyes, but bring your attention on your back. Try and feel which part of your back worked. Feel maybe your back a little bit straighter. Just stay there, observing the body and the feelings they may experience. Still in this seated position, put your hands, if you have your leg crossed, put your hands in front of your knees, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down really gently. And create circles with the old spine, really gently. And also on the other side. Now we're going to do it again. So turn it again on the first side. But focus on the movement forward. So focus on the part of the movement where you gently arch your spine. Imagine that you still have the bolster pushing your chest forward. Just focus on pushing the chest forward. Like you still have the bolster helping you in this movement. Keep the shoulders down. And turn also on the other side. Still focusing on the arching of the spine. Once. Now, sit again over the bolster, just like we did before. Your knees wide. You can sit a little bit, not really on the edge of the bolster, so we'll be a little bit more comfortable. Keep the feet even wider than the mat. Round your spine really gently. Allow the arms to relax down to the ground. Allow your head to drop down to the ground. And stay there. Feel where your body is stretching and where it's comfortable. There, walk a little bit forward with your feet, widening even more your legs and allowing your chest to drop down even more. Go lower. And again, keep on walking forward with your heels, allowing your chest to keep on moving down toward the ground. The head to move down, the arms are completely relaxed, and go to your maximum. Stay there, 3 breaths. Breathe slowly come back up. Okay, now bring your right foot next to the bolster. If it's uncomfortable, just let me know straight away so I can find a different variation. How do you feel it? So and so? So and so. Okay, now let's do it in a different way. Don't worry. You don't have to. But since you have this sensitivity, let's say like that, on your knees, let's try not um, to add some discomfort on the knees. There's so many things that we can do. We don't need to have the knee really bent. Okay, so we're gonna do a completely different thing. Don't worry. So put the bolster toward the front of the mat. And seat over the bolster. Right over. Yep. Allow your back to drop down. So the buttocks is over the bolster. Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Good. Put your arms in cactus pose, even in this position. Now, bring the right knee to the chest. Your buttocks still have to be firmly over the bolster. I don't have to slip. Now bring the right foot down and lift the left one. Bring the knees over the chest. And change again. Left foot down, right knee toward the chest. Right foot down, left knee toward the chest. Left foot down, right knee toward the chest. Time, right knee down, left knee toward the chest. Okay. Now, both feet down. Grab the bolster with your hands, the side of the bolster. So one move at all. Bring the two knees toward the chest. And keeping the bolster with your hand, roll on right and left side with your hips over the bolster. Yep, exactly. Like that. And while doing so, try and move your buttocks a little bit more over the bolster, just to be a little bit more supported. Once that you feel that your vata sacrum is over the bolster, so completely supported, straighten your legs up. It's supposed to be quite comfy. Keep your legs as much as you can vertical. You will have, since you have your hip lifted and tilted back, you will have most likely the legs coming towards you. Just keep your legs as much as you can vertical. Stay there. Now, bring your right knee over the chest. Grab the leg behind your leg. So interlace the hands behind your knee, right knee. And keeping the knee quite close to the chest as much as you can. Lower your left leg, keep it straight. Lower your leg as much as you can toward the ground. Keep your right knee toward the chest. And lower your left leg as much as you can. Stay there. Now start straightening also your right leg. At your maximum, it doesn't have to be uncomfortable. So in case you can even move your arms away from the shoulders, or even just relaxing the arms and lift and keeping the right leg lifted. Okay. Now bring the two legs up, vertical. Check for the verticality. Stay there. Just relax. Now start bending your left leg. Interlace the hands behind your knee. And keeping the right leg straight, start moving the right leg down as much as you can. The stretch on your groin. Breaths. At the end of the third breath, start straightening the left leg as much as you can. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bring the 2 knees toward the chest. Keep your arms completely relaxed. So use actually the bolster to help you bring the knees to your chest. See that? Now keeping the knees as much as you can to your chest. Straighten your legs. Keep the chest and leg closed as much as you can. And actually, if it's possible for you, use your arms to help bring the legs down the chest. Stay there. Bring the feet down to the ground again. Relax completely. Now lift your hips just a tiny bit. Move the bolster just behind your lumbar spine. And then allow the hip to move down. Observe how the lumbar spine will start arching following the bolster. Maybe it's not really comfortable, but just stay there. 3 breaths. The end of the third breath, lift your hips again, just a tiny bit. And move the bolster even more higher on the back. Okay. Now, bring the 2 knees toward the chest. So the bolster will help you kind of lifting the buttocks. Now, keeping the leg really close to the chest, straighten your leg. If you can, grab your feet or big toes with your hands. In case, you can also keep the legs a little bit bent. It's not a huge problem. That creates the connection between the hand and the feet. And if you feel that you can do it, try and push the feet toward the ground. It's just the direction. You don't need to touch the ground. Just the direction. See that? Now relax your arms, lift your legs up vertical. Since the bolster is now supporting the back and not the sacrum, find the position where you can feel the leg kind of straight, but you will need to activate your abdominal muscles to keep the body in shape. You can keep your arms behind your head. Well, maybe a bit easier to find verticality. Now, bend your knees and put your feet down. And allow your hips to drop down to the ground. Feel the lumbar spine shaping around the bolster and stay there. Even if it's not super comfy, just stay there. Always listening to the messages of your body. So one thing is the discomfort, another thing is the pain. So it doesn't have to be painful. But if there's a bit of discomfort, yeah, it may happen. Last moments. Now bring the chin toward the base of the throat. Push with the elbows against the ground. Lift your head and shoulders. Push with the hands down on the ground and lift your body. Just like we did before, find a seated, comfortable position. Close your eyes and observe. Observe all the feelings on your body. And still observing your body, create cycles with your hips and on the spine. From one side and on the other side. Okay. Now, still using the bolster, I want you to put your hip bones, the front hip bones, over the bolster. Just over, on the higher part of the bolster. Okay. The legs comfortably wide. So not the feet together, but separate, but in a comfortable way. So it's up to you to find that you want to have it quite close or wider. Interlace the hand behind your head. Push with the elbows against the ground. Move the belly in and keep the belly in. Now, let's do a sort of scapular pull-up. So I want you to move the shoulder blades toward each other, and then push with the elbows against the ground, and move the shoulder blades away from each other. Move the shoulder blades close to each other, like you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then push with the elbows to move the shoulder blades away from each other. It's just a sort of scapular movement. Yes, exactly. Up and down. Observe how the old chest will move up and down just with the movement of the shoulder blades. Last time. Now, keep the elbows right under the shoulders. Put your forearm parallel to each other. Belly in. Tilt your hip gently back. Start pushing with the hands against around to lift just a tiny bit your elbows. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Stay there. Relax. I want you to feel the strength of your back, of your shoulder blades, of your shoulders. Again, hands down on the ground. Forearm parallel to each other. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Belly in. Start pushing gently with your hands against the ground and lift just a tiny bit your elbows. So the elbows are really close to the ground. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades wide. And now start keep on pushing with the hands against the ground, like you want to straighten completely your arms. Still keeping the belly in, still keeping the shoulders away from the ears, still keeping the strength on your back. And really slowly, millimeter per millimeter, lower your elbows. And down. Relax completely. 3 breaths. Slowly come back to the previous position. So the elbows are right under the shoulders. Forearm parallel to each other. Hands firmly on the ground. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Belly in. Start pushing with the hands against the ground. And stop with the elbows right above the ground, but really close to the ground. Take consciousness of your strength. So feel the muscles of your arms, back, shoulders, and really slowly start straightening your leg. Still keeping the activation also on your abdominal area. Keep the shoulders wide, shoulder blades wide. Really slowly lower your arms, millimeter per millimeter. Feel your force, your strength, your determination. That's good. And relax again. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, tap your toes under. And straighten your legs. Bring the position of the upper part of the body just like we did, so with the elbows in line with the shoulders, forearms parallel to each other. Belly in. Keep your legs active. We're gonna do exactly the same. With the legs straight and active. So Start pushing with the hands against the ground. Lift the elbows just a tiny bit. Stay there. Take consciousness of your whole body. Belly in and really slowly start straightening your arms. Back straight, arms straight, belly active. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, shoulders wide. And down. Relax completely again. Now, if it was easier than you thought, you can step forward, moving the hands a little bit back. If it was interesting, stay there. I'll do it again obliquely. Start tucking your toes under and straightening your legs. Activate your abdominal muscles. Lift your head. Put your elbows right under the shoulders, or if you think that you can do a little bit deeper, walk back with the elbows. Not too much. Don't overdo. Then start pushing the hands against the ground to lift your elbows just a little bit. Keep the legs active. Keep the abdominal muscles active. Start straightening your arms. Keep the shoulders wide. Keep the back active. Feel the strength on your arms, on your shoulders, on your back. Legs straight, push your heels back. And relax completely. Breaths. We're going to do it one more time. And I wanted to really kind of record all the feelings that you're experiencing. Strength, where it's working, where you can feel the muscles working, where you can feel the muscles stretching. So just observe, analyze almost your body. Yes. After that, we're going to recreate exactly the same feelings without the support of the bolster. Okay? So, toes under, straighten your legs. Activate your abdominal muscles. Find a good position for your elbows. Hands down. Start pushing with the hands against the ground. Stay there. Stop there just a few seconds with the elbows close to the ground. And then start pushing with the hands against the ground. Still keeping all the movement in place. Strength. The determination. Just observe which part of your body is contracting, which one is stretching. Just become aware of every feeling. Relax. Take the bolster out. What we're gonna do The same with that bolster. So I can toes under, straighten your legs already. It's gonna be harder, you know. Well, let's do it in 2 times. So first, just the upper part of the body and then the lower part and the upper part together. So relax the legs, hands down, forearm parallel to each other. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Start pushing with the elbows against with the hands against the ground. Lift your elbows just a little bit, and you will feel already difference in strength. Shoulders wide and straighten your legs. Your arms. Sorry. Stay there. And relax. So you can feel that it's way harder without the support of the bolster. But we can do it anyway. We're strong enough to do it. So, tuck your toes under. Keep the knees down to start with. Keep the elbows in position, hands in position, forearm parallel to each other. Start lifting the elbows. Stop there just for a brief moment. Keep the shoulders wide and straighten your arms. There, straighten your legs too. And relax. Relax completely. Just go all the way down. Relax completely. You can even move the arms back. Moments. Now put your hands next to the chest. Push with the hands and enter a tabletop position. So you may feel, most likely, some tension on the lumbar spine since we worked quite a bit on that. Create circles with the hips on the spine. Slowly, gently. Then also on the other side. Now, put your hands right under the shoulders and straighten your legs for the plank pose. So just check to have the hips in line between the shoulders and the feet. So you're not just pushing the buttocks up. There. Just observe where you have your feet. Keep the feet wide. Okay. Observe where you have your feet and the hands. Keep this position and put your knees down. So don't move the position of your feet. Okay. Now, from there, inhale deeply. And with exhalation, lift your buttocks up for Ardha Mukha. Inhale deeply. With exhalation, move your chest forward for the plank pose. From the plank pose, activate your abdominal muscles and recreate the same feeling that we experienced before with the bolster. So allow the hips to drop down. And up again with your buttocks. And down. Now, Move your knees just a tiny bit forward, not too much. Not too much. Keep your feet wide. Tuck the toes under. And again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. There. Lean forward for the plank pose. And from there, lower your hips. Keep your legs straight and active. Push with the hands against the ground. Belly in. And again, lift your buttocks. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. Walk back with your hands. Keep your legs straight. And allow the upper part of your body to relax, to let go. Close your eyes and stay there. Allow your lumbar spine to lengthen again. Deep breaths. Really slowly. Like that. Legs kind of wide, not super wide. We're not going Trikonasana. We're not gonna do Trikonasana, but a little bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees and create wide circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Good. Then also on the other side. Roll both legs inward. Again, tilt your hip forward and allow the upper part of the body to relax. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, really slowly come back up. Now, since we have the bolster, I would love to do Viparita Karani. But to do Viparita Karani with a bolster, we would need also a wall. So I'm gonna show you, but then if it's not, if you don't have a wall that you can use, you can just do the version, the Shavasana, the normal Shavasana, or the Shavasana with your legs over the chair. So the idea is to keep the bolster close to the wall, not really touching the wall. We're gonna have our sacrum over the bolster and the legs up. To enter the Viparita Karani, so to put the sacrum over the bolster, to me, the easier way is to enter sort of tabletop position with your feet against the wall and with the buttocks really close to the wall. Then I roll over the bolster in order to have the sacrum right over the bolster. Once that I am in this position, I straighten my legs up to the wall. If I have a tendency of opening the knees, the legs, you can also use a strap to keep your legs together. The more you will work on your flexibility, the more you can move the bolster toward the wall. At the end, you're going to have the bolster against the wall, the sacrum over the bolster, the buttocks touching the wall, and the leg completely straight and vertical. The arms can be in cactus pose or in the most comfortable position for you. You can use the eye pillows for your for relaxation. We're gonna use those position as a sort of shavasana to allow your body to relax. You can even visualize the tensions of your body that's starting from the feet, thanks to the gravity. Imagine that those tensions will move down through the legs, prepping all the tension that it can find, lowering down all the tensions. The more the tensions goes down from the hips, the more the legs will be light and relaxed. The hips, the tensions keep on moving through the body, adding all the tensions that they can find. So from the hips to the belly, sacrum, chest, back. Also the arms are completely relaxed. Arms, hands, shoulders are completely relaxed. Head, eyes, jaw, completely relaxed. Neck relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Your whole body is completely relaxed. You can even visualize the tensions now. And again to the arms, hands, and finally going out of your body through the tip of your fingers, leaving you completely relaxed. Let go. In a few minutes, I'm going to chant the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Really slowly bend your knees and bring the knees to the chest. Stay there for a brief moment. Really slowly roll on your right side and stay there for a few seconds. Just take your time. Now again, really slowly push with the left hand and find a comfortable seated position for the chant of 3 Om. Your spine straight yet relaxed. You may feel your back straighter somehow. Just become aware of all the feelings that you may experience. With thumb and index finger together. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.